Hello everyone. So in this video we will learn how to add Shopify customer as a new contact. So imagine this, a guy called as John registers himself as a customer in your Shopify store. So you have John's name, email address and all those details. So you want to add John as a contact in Constant Contact, maybe to send a confirmation email or a follow-up messages in the future. So here you have two choices. The first choice is copy all the details of John from Shopify, sort it out and manually add him as a contact in Constant Contact. Now this process is actually very repetitive and tiresome. So I would suggest that you bring in some automation. So here whenever a new customer is created in Shopify, it will automatically create a contact in Constant Contact. So in this video we will be using Pabbly Connect to integrate Shopify and Constant Contact. The best part of using Pabbly Connect is there is no need for coding skills or programming knowledge. It can be done easily. Let me show you on my screen. Okay, so basically we are going to begin with a small example. So here this is my registration page. Okay, so this is where a customer is going to register to my Shopify store. And imagine a guy called as, how about Jerry? Okay, Jerry is he is going to register into my Shopify store. So this is his mobile number. Okay, and this is his email, and this is of course his password. Okay, so let me just create a registration for the person called as Jerry. So of course I'm not a robot, and let me just click on submit. So the idea is that once a person registers to my Shopify store, he will be reflected as a contact in Constant Contact. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to check in Constant Contact, do we have a person called as Jerry in my list? So I'm just going to refresh this page. Okay, so this is the list that I'm refreshing. Yes, we do have a person called as Jerry Maguire, and this is the email address jerrymaguire12873@gmail.com. So this is what we're trying to do. Anytime a new contact is or a new customer registers himself in your Shopify store, he will be reflected as a contact in Constant Contact. Now to begin the actual integration process, first type pabbly.com in your browser. Pabbly.com it is. So your obvious question is, why pabbly.com? Well, we have an app called as Pabbly Connect that will integrate Shopify and Constant Contact. So this is the website of pabbly.com. Let me just click on sign in. Okay, so this is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. As you can see, I already have made an account in Pabbly Connect. You can also build your own free account in just 2 minutes. So let me just scroll down, and here you will find Connect. Let me just click on Access now. Okay, so at the top right corner, there is a button, Create Workflow. Click this. Now, basically, we are going to build a new workflow. Now, before I create a new workflow, there is something I have to do. So as you can see, I already have made a workflow of Shopify and Constant Contact. Now, before I create a new workflow, I better switch this off. If I don't switch this off, it will create the problem of duplication of results. So now we are going to create a new workflow. So let me just click on create workflow. So the name I'm going to give it as Shopify to constant contact. And here let me just add customer. Okay, so let me just click on create. Now, of course, you can give any name according to your discussion. It's totally up to you. So when you click on save, a window appears in front of you. This is called as the trigger window. So the essence is, we are going to create a new workflow. Now, if you want to replicate or clone this workflow, I will make sure the link of this workflow is available in the description box. So in the choose app, how about we make it as Shopify, because we want to send the data from Shopify. That is why. Okay, so now the trigger event, how about we make it as new customer created? So where is it? Yeah, this one. Okay, so new customer created is a trigger event. So your obvious question is, what is a trigger event? Trigger is basically an if statement. It asks a question, if the condition is met, what should be done? For example, if a new customer is created in Shopify, then what action should be taken by the system? Now, we do have a ton of trigger events like new cart, new checkout, new order, order cancel, new product. All of them are a bunch of trigger events. Now, in case if you want more triggers of your choice, you can make a request to our team at admin@pabbly.com to custom build a trigger event for you. But at present, I just want to send the data when a new customer is made in Shopify. So what I'm going to do here is, we are basically integrating Shopify to Pabbly Connect. So let's have a visit to Shopify. So this is my Shopify account, and here at the left bottom, you will find the option called as settings. Click on settings. Okay, so this is the settings page. Here you will find the option called as notifications. Click this. Okay, so it is opening up the notifications page. Okay, so this is the notifications page, and let me just scroll down, and here I'm going to find an option called as webhooks. Okay, so this is the option we want, and let me just click on create webhook. Okay, so basically we have to change the default event, that is cart creation, to order creation. Oh, I'm sorry, customer creation. So basically the idea is that once a new customer is created in Shopify, it will send the data. So customer creation it is. The format will remain as JSON. Now coming to the most important part, the URL. So basically we want the webhook URL. We are just going to copy this and I'm going to paste it here. Okay, so we have entered the webhook URL. Now coming to the webhook API version, it will remain same as this. Okay, so let me just click on save webhook. Okay, so basically we have created a new webhook. So it essentially means that we have successfully integrated Shopify to Pabbly Connect. This means anytime a new customer registers himself in your Shopify store, Pabbly Connect has to capture the data. So as to ensure that Pabbly Connect captures this data, let me go to Pabbly Connect and let me just click on this button, capture webhook response. Click this. Okay, so it is showing it is waiting for the data. So let me just go to my Shopify. Let me just go to my store, and here what I'm going to do, I'm just going to log out of the current profile. Okay, so this is the current customer who has logged in. Go back and re-register myself as a new customer. Okay, so that's the idea. So let's say a guy called as Donald Trump is registering as a customer. So these are the details of Donald Trump. Donald Trump 27@gmail.com. So this is the mobile number of Donald Trump. Okay, and this is his password. Okay, so let me just click on create. Okay, of course I'm not a robot. Okay, so let me just click on submit. Okay, so a submission has been made for registration by a guy called as Donald Trump. So Donald Trump is now registered as my customer in Shopify. So let's have a look. Since Pabbly Connect is integrated with Shopify, has Pabbly Connect captured the data of the newly created customer, that is Donald Trump? So let's have a look. Yes, we do have some data. So this is the email Donald Trump 27@gmail.com. The first name is Donald, the last name is Trump, and this is his phone number. Okay, so this is the currency that he wants to trade in, that is INR, Indian rupee. So basically using all these details, we are going to create a contact in Constant Contact. So to do that, let me introduce one more window. So this window is called as the action window. So here in the choose app, how about we make it as Constant Contact. Constant Contact it is. Now in the action event, how about we make it as create a contact. Create a contact is an action event. There are many more action events like update a contact, get a contact, create or update a contact. All of them are a bunch of action events. Now in case if you want more action events according to your choice, you can make a request to our team at admin@pabbly.com to custom build an action event for you. But at present, I just simply want to create a contact in Constant Contact. So let me just click on connect with Constant Contact. In the new credentials, let me just click on connect with Constant Contact. Okay, so now Pabbly Connect is demanding access. So before I click on allow, let me tell you something. Pabbly Connect doesn't take any chances with your data. Your data is 100% safe and secure with this. So on the basis of that trust, let me just press allow. Okay, so it is showing the authorization is successful. Just press OK. So when you press OK, a set of blanks has appeared in front of you. The purpose of these blanks is very simple. We are going to create a contact from the data that we have received from Shopify via Pabbly Connect. So as you can see in the list, it is showing as blank. So basically these are all the list that is present in my Constant Contact account. So let me just show you. Okay, so let me just take you to the contact page, the original page of a Constant Contact. Okay, so these are the list we have: the beauty list, the general list, Instant Mojo sales, Salesforce lead, Shopify. All the list that is present here is being simply reflected here because because Constant Contact is now integrated with Pabbly Connect. So for your consideration, what if we create a new list? So let me just create a new list, and the name of the list I'm just adding is Shopify. We already have a list called as Shopify in Constant Contact. So this time Shopify customer list. Okay, Shopify new customer list. So this is a new list. So let me just click on create. Okay, so a new list called as Shopify new customer list has been created. So let me just go to Pabbly Connect and let me just refresh this. So when I click on refresh, I can expect to find this newly created list in the drop down. So let's have a look. Okay, yeah, so this is our list, that is Shopify new customer list. So we are going to create the contact in this particular list. Now coming to the email address, so let's start mapping. So let me introduce you to this button. This button is called as the mapping button. When we click this, we will find all the details that we have received from Shopify. So the email of the registrant or the customer is donaldtrump27@gmail.com, and the permission I'm giving it is explicit. Now coming to the first name. So this is the first name, that is Donald, and then we have the last name as Trump. Okay, so now coming to the job title. So do we have any job title? Nope, we don't have that. Nor we have the company information. So we are just going to ignore this. Now coming to the phone number. So this is the phone number and we have mapped it. We don't have any detail regarding the work phone or the mobile phone. So basically we have mapped sufficient details, sufficient enough to create a contact in Constant Contact. So all we have to do is just click on save and send test request to create a contact in Constant Contact. So let me do that. Let me just click on save and send test request. Okay, so the API response is showing the data has been sent to Constant Contact. So here I'm just going to refresh this. So this is the list, Shopify new contact list. So let's see. Yes, we do have the person, that is Donald Trump 27@gmail.com. The first name is Donald, the last name is Trump. So the presence of this contact shows that we have successfully integrated Shopify and Constant Contact with help of Pabbly Connect. Now before you leave, let me just explain you the whole mechanism in a nutshell. So here I'm going to minimize my action window and I'm going to minimize the trigger window. So this is the whole process in a nutshell. First you integrated Shopify to Pabbly Connect and then you have integrated Pabbly Connect to Constant Contact. So now there's a perfect flow of data between Shopify and Constant Contact. Excellent.
Not just these two apps, you can integrate up plenty of applications using Pabbly Connect. If you have any queries, contact us at admin@pabbly.com. Our dedicated team members will help you to automate your workflows. Or better, just visit our website www.pabbly.com. It's awesome. Thanks.